Hey, if you've ever wondered how to grow a YouTube channel and do it quickly so that you can make more sales and at the end of the day, make more money, stick around and watch today's video through until the very end, as I'm about to share with you the only two things for you to focus on in order to grow your YouTube channel, do it quickly, get more views, and at the end of the day, make more sales. With that said, if this is your first video, my name is Misha Wilson, and over the course of the last few years, I've done over $15 million in sales. I've created hundreds of YouTube videos the wrong way, and just very recently, I started creating YouTube videos the right way. And in today's video, I want to share with you how I've changed things to do things the right way, which has me growing my channel by thousands of subscribers each and every single month like clockwork. If you get value, let me know what your biggest takeaway is in the comments section below. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in.
Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams.
All right, so firstly, what I want to talk about here today are the mistakes that I made, the big mistake that I made when I first got started with YouTube, and how it led to me literally doing hundreds of YouTube videos, generating little, if any, subscribers. So the biggest mistake that I made, that I see so many people make as well, is they hear about content. They need to create content. Content will help them make more money. It'll help them brand themselves, etc. And as a result, they get really passionate about creating content, but they don't necessarily know the various metrics, the various critical drivers that you need to be focusing on in order to actually get more people to watch that content, and therefore get more people to subscribe, and therefore get more people to buy. And that's exactly what I did in my personal journey. I created literally hundreds of videos. I got really passionate about creating content. I got fired up about creating content, giving goodwill, and providing value. And I was constantly creating video after video after video that would get some views because I had an email list that I could mail my list to, but they would never actually get any organic reach within YouTube based on the fact that I wasn't focused on the right things. I wasn't doing any keyword research. I wasn't optimizing the actual video. And essentially I was just kind of firing from the hip when it comes to my content creation. All right, so what I would say is that don't make that mistake and focus on these two things. These two are the highest impact things for you to focus on if you want to get more traffic from YouTube. Now, the first thing that I'll say is that, on top of these two things, you also want to have a very basic understanding of keyword research. All right, so you want to do some learning when it comes to keyword research. Understand that if you're making a video that no one's ever going to search about, then it doesn't matter how good your video is. If no one's ever going to search for the term that your video is related to, well, no one's ever going to watch the video. So understand the value of being in the right market and knowing what that market's searching for with keyword research. But then from there, these are the only two things you need to focus on in your videos in order to go ahead and get more views and at the end of the day, make more sales. So the first thing is click-through rate. All right, so if your click-through rate is high with YouTube, what YouTube is essentially seeing is that people are likely to click through and watch your video on the YouTube platform. So the first thing we have to do is we have to reverse engineer the overall goal of YouTube. And the goal of YouTube is to keep people on their platform as long as humanly possible, which means that if your videos have high click-through rates, they're more likely to get people to click over to watch your video, which means that it's more likely to keep people on the platform, which supports YouTube's overall end desired outcome goal. All right, so the first thing you need to make sure of with your videos, the first critical driver metric that you want to be monitoring at all times is the click-through rate, meaning how many times your video is shown. And then from there, how many times people actually click your video when it's shown in the various YouTube searches. The minute you get that up, the minute you get that metric up and you get your click-through rate up above other videos, YouTube will continue to put your video above all the various other videos in the search algorithms so that you'll get more organic traffic. All right, now how do you do it, right? How do you get a higher click-through rate? The thing that you have to focus on in order to get a higher click-through rate is the thumbnail image. So when you upload a video, after you upload the video, you can change the thumbnail preview image, and that's what's going to drive people to click that image. Now, what I want you to focus on when it comes to the thumbnail is firstly, the big benefit, and secondly, curiosity. So if you look at a lot of our thumbnail images lately, the text on the image focuses on the big benefit. So how to get a ton of viewers with YouTube, how to make more money with your affiliate marketing business, the secret to generate more traffic, etc. Right? So you want to focus on, once again, the big benefit, and then secondly, curiosity. So if you can have curiosity around what the big benefit is, right? So as an example, don't come out and say, how to get more YouTube views by improving your click-through rate and your view rate. Focus on, the 2 secret keys to unlocking massive traffic with YouTube. That creates a sense of, oh my God, what are the 2 secret keys? I have to click this to know what the 2 secret keys are, while also going ahead and reinforcing the benefit, right? So that's the first thing. Once again, focus on the benefit, and secondly, hit curiosity in order to get your click-through rate up, which will have more people watching your videos long term. The second thing is to be sure to have a high retention rate with your actual video. So once again, let's circle back. What is the goal of YouTube? What's YouTube trying to have people do? They're trying to have people click a video and watch a video, and then secondly, stay on the platform. So what YouTube's going to do is it's going to reward the various videos that get people to watch the video through as far till the very end as humanly possible, right? It's gonna reward the videos that are having the most retention with the actual audience. And so if you can have a high click-through rate and a high retention rate, and you can have both of those things working for you on your video, you will have a winning video. Now, how do you have a higher retention rate? So these are just a few things that I do. Firstly, at the very beginning of the video, focus on the big benefit. Right? So I opened up this video and I said, hey, have you ever wondered how you can get, more YouTube views so that you can make more sales and make more money in your business? If so, stick around until the very end, as I'm about to share with you the 2 keys to doing just that, right? So I focused on the big benefit, and then I anchored them and left an open loop, you in this case, to watch the video through until the very end to discover how they can get that big benefit. All right, so firstly, focus on the big benefit. Secondly, once again, have high quality, engaging content. So you don't want people to get halfway through and say, God, this is boring, I'm not getting any value, and then drop off. And third, never give the full story early in the video. All right, so don't, as an example, if I were to do this video and I were to say, hey, I want to share with you the 2 keys, and the 2 keys are get a high click-through rate and have high retention. Now stick around to learn how you can do those things. The scratch has been itched. People are curious about what those 2 things are, and if I tell them right up front what those 2 things are, they're then more likely to leave after hearing what those 2 things are. And so what I want to do is I want to counter that, and I want to say, discover the 2 things, and then I'll tell them the first thing, I'll train a little bit on the first thing, then I'll tell them the second thing, and then I'll train a little bit on the second thing. But by the time I've told them the second thing and trained a little bit on the second thing, right, it will be 75% of the video done or more, right? So never give the whole thing away up front. Once again, tease, stick people, get people to stick till the very end by leaving an open loop. And once again, provide high quality, engaging content while having a high click-through rate. And if you focus on those 2 things, what you do is you essentially align all of your various YouTube videos to be in congruence with the algorithm's kind of desired end outcome, which is to keep people on YouTube, to keep people more engaged, and to keep people focused on the video, right? And so if you can help YouTube to hit their end goal, they will reward you greatly. And at the end of the day, you can get more attention, get more views, and at the end of the day, make more sales leveraging YouTube. So with that said, if you got value out of today's video, please let me know what your biggest takeaway was in the comments section below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this. And until next time, over and out.